Hello and welcome back to Brick Life. Today I want to show you all my Lego MOCs and scenes and all where I keep my Lego. So first of all, I've built this YouTube logo and me, and then I'll make a white background. That needs to be white, but for now I'm just gonna use like that. Quite nice building technique. Just used like some pH, rounded pH for another 2x3 on the back. It's quite nice. And then up here, got my a bit battered Millennium Falcon. Yeah, so it's seen better days, but I'm not really using it anymore. And then I've got just a few, I've got some 2 Lego pens, newspapers, and some minifig parts. And I've also got my Clone Trooper army here. I'm actually using a nice building technique to make the Imperial Commandos into Clone Troopers by putting a fire thing, I forgot what they're called, on it to make like a wolf pack. And then this is Commander Wolfie himself. I've used a special face underneath that you can see that has a little bit of grazing on like Commander Wolfie on his real face. And these are my main parts drawers, right way down there. And here got minifigs. In here, details, 1 buys, 2 buys, little bits, just like loads of different little bricks. In here I've got plates, loads and loads of plates. Big plates, so like bigger ones. Building drawers, so doors, like big building pieces. Vehicles, vehicle parts, vehicle wheels and stuff. Shapes, quite a few shapes. And last but not least, Technic, with all my Technic parts. And then if we go around here, this is my random bricks, bricks that need to be sorted. All sorts of tiles, bricks. And then up here, I've got my Battery of the Bulge. You can see it's on a Mills base plate. So the road is down 1 plate, and then I've also got the shell hole. Got a little bit of a brown piece in. Really nice design for a tree, like a snow capped. Nice design that, my own design, so it's a mock. And then some nice design sandbags too, maybe a bit too square. That's yellowed by the plate, and this is like a gun position. So if I get my cannon or my big gun, I can push it in, so it's got like that nice little bit. And then next to it, I've got my slightly bigger World War II scene. Don't really know where this is from or what battle it is, but it's a house with, it has got a little cellar there. So it's not really that much interior. But then around here it's got a little bombed out house, shell hole. That's really cool because you can take it out and replace it with some normal glass. You can anyway. There we go. Now you need to have a shell, and it's just shell hole. It's a simple build. But this is my Panzer II German tank model. It's probably the best I can do with the pieces right now. And then this is a sloped road that's not actually really fixed into position. It's just kind of there, but kind of held into place here. And I really like the house. And then it's like balcony. And then around here, get to my viaduct. But before we look at that, down here is all my Speed Champions cars. And also my bigger vehicles. So I've got the Mercedes, I think G-Wagon is it? And I've got a Mustang, another Mercedes. These are both in the same set. This is a Buick Ford, Lotus, Lamborghini, Ferrari, and also a Porsche. I've got loads of different car brands there, and I've got this big lorry vehicle that I built, and it's also got this What's Fate Yago set. And then behind there, this is actually in the other video, it's the old Star Wars Imperial ship that I built. At the time I didn't really know what Imperial ships looked like, so I just went for a good colour scheme and just built away. It's not that good, seen better days, yet, but yep, still there. And up here I've got the viaduct. What is a 5-arch viaduct. I've still not competed with a fully custom steam train upon it. But the viaduct, it's built out of bricks and it's rock solid. It's so hard. And then round the back, because at the time when I built it, I didn't have enough pieces. It's just sort of curvable. It's really strange. But round the back, it looks, round the front actually, it looks really, really good. And this little, so this is like a river here. And then this is like, it's like raised up by another brick. So inside, there's even like a little tunnel. If I can find it. I've got the key here. I can lift it up and it still goes on. So, and then this little thing, there's now a hole. But I can just take it out, put that in. It stops and it looks like it goes on forever. So that's really cool. And then this is going to be a river going right way through. And this is going to be a stream coming off it and going like that. But then the waterfall is going to be here. Don't know how it's going to come back here, but there's going to be a waterfall here where I'm starting to build. And then either cliff face going up. So that's the viaduct. The train, it's built out of this really cool technique. I'll do another video of it. But it's like a really cool rounded technique using 90 of these pieces. 1x2 sloped gates, I think. And then I've just put the Hogwarts Express logo or like nameplate on it for now. But I would like to print a custom one. So that's really, really good. As I said, I might make a separate, probably will make a separate video just about this train. And I've got the cold contender. Yes, it is powered and it does drive. And then I've got the separate carriage, but I still need pieces for it, like all these pieces up here. I need the wheels for the other carriage, and then also need the connectors. So, but that's like the main carriage design. Now we go on to my main downtown, basically core of my city. And we've got the train station, what I built on Bricklink Designer Program. So that's really nice. And then I got the pieces, and then still need more pieces, still need to build a roof. But you can see that the train that moves, it's all like got the gravel down there, biased, and you've got the platform with the newsstand. Really pleased with that design, really like that. And then as we go on, this is Brick Bank. It's fake Lego, but real set's like £500. It's mad. So yeah, I've got the fake Lego version. It's just as good. And next door to that, I've got the police station. I'll go into more detail while done. In a minute, but this I've extended because it used to be like 8 studs more in, and you couldn't see it. So I brought it out by 8 studs, and it looks really nice now. You get natural row buildings, and this still needs to be all tiled off here because the train would be able to go right way through the city like a tram. Here we've got a car park, a couple of cars, taxi, and then we've got the little square that's got some bikes, minifigs, and then also Lord Admiral Horatio Nelson up there. Yeah, that's his full name. And then I've used Butac to put the arm in that position. It's quite cool. And you've got like some flower beds, more minifigs. Don't worry. Yes, there you go. There he is. £5,000. No, I'm joking. This has only cost me £4 fake Lego. But, you know. Jones Hall for the interior. Still haven't done a video about that, but anyway. I've got these little planted right where young, and you can see right getting cut here. And I'll go into more detail about the back in a second. But here I've got the park, and I think it's got 16 animals in it, all hidden away. You can see it is loads of animals in there. And then I've also got all my spacemen. Hermione doing her Expecto Patronum. And then more minifigs everywhere. And I've got the harbour, the dock. And this is where it gets really good because I've done the under-iron P8 technique and then put the tiles on top, and look how good that looks. I really love that. And I'm getting more tiles in a few days to finish all this and also finish this part. So I'm really, really pleased with that, and also the white water. Here I've got my lighthouse. I've also got the rocks going out to it. Interesting technique. Well, it's not really that interesting, but it's just like normal pieces and rocks. More minifigs. All around the beach, I've got some sunny lounges and stuff, palm trees. And then I've got this house, this one here, and also the pub there. I'm going to show you the interior now. And it's got a kitchen, balcony, quite big actually. It's got small bathroom, sink, toilet. That's all you need for a bathroom, isn't it? And it's also got a little mirror, see there. You've got some tiled hallways, or hallway, living room, bedroom, little closet, I think. That's that house, and then you've also got a little cafe down here. Everything new still needs more interior. But then you've got the pub. So this, it's got downstairs, you've got the waiter with these custom printed things, like things. I forgot who they're made by, And I've got a shield with a wine glass, and it makes like a nice waiter thing. Craft beer, and then you've got the thing, fireplace back there. Some more minifigs upstairs. You've got a pool table, some people playing pool, another fireplace, and we also got some Guinness back there. And then round here, no, but it's all the way down around here, we've got the garden. This still needed to be tiled. You've got all my mates here. You've got George, Frankie, and me. Oops. Jake, Carter, Ethan, Danny, Santos, Nikhil. They're all 8 mates. And then next to the football pitch, I've got the skate park. And it's got some people having to skate. And then you've also got like an argument happened here, probably with 2 Karens. You've got the PA park with the pirate ship, Seaide, some pirate dressed up people, their coats. This boy actually lives in Jones Hall, that's just there. And she just came round, so she's well equipped. So yeah, nice stories there. And then it's all fort, and then the road, sidewalks again with that. And then you've got the driveway, like the gates open, and the Aston Martin DB5 W07's personal car is in here. Very nice Jago set. Very love that. And then it's also got like the drive, but it's also lined up with the Aston Martin. So that goes in nicely. Got a pumpkin patch, but with a real pumpkin. It's small, but together it's massive. So it's squashed all these pumpkins. Don't know what these are. Don't know what plants they are, but this is all overgrown here. You've got a frog, pond, table, and just some other random bits, and a greenhouse. Jones Hall itself has got fully interior. Oh, fully interiored. Interiored? That's not a word. Anyway, you've got some street workers. You've also got the soap studs advert there instead of being there. And just some other random minifigs. But this buttons is where it gets really cool. It's all lit up. And the heart of it is this. The whole Jones Hall and everything's lit up around here anyway. Still need more lights so you can see the interior a bit better. This needs to be fixed. But then hallway. So they look just so cool. Look at that. That looks so cool. And then down here, I've got like all my other Lego things. And also my most expensive set, Eldorado Fortress, £160. And also like a few other things. That's my own build of Razor Crest. That's on my channel actually. And it's all sorts of different old Lego stuff like that. And then around here I've got my ships. So my main flagship, my other big one that's going to get destroyed into a steamer. This is another small ship, what's my own design. This is came with the Eldorado Fortress. And then down here I've got all my little drawers, so it's all drawers for like many smaller pieces. What's like really well organised, goes right around here. Here I've got my other drawers, so it's like for more sorted pieces. So it's like panels, like poles and stuff, windows, they're like frames and doors, they're windows, that's arches, and that's like car, like window screens. Other random parts, wheels, and I can't even get it out because there's so many wheels in there, it's absolutely crazy. 1x, 1x2s, and like corner pieces. 2x2s. My army minifigs, and also my red coat things. And I've got storage drawers here with all my different Hogwarts Express, a plane, some other random things, and also my, I think, 30 base plates that I've got. This is absolutely crazy. These are all base plates. And I've got my football cards, just Nissan destroyed in there for some reason, and just some other stuff. Like, why the heck have I? Where's that from? And all that. So yeah, that's my complete overview of my entire Lego room. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.